The Battlefield 6 reveal trailer just dropped today, and I know a lot of you watched it. What are your thoughts? What are we thinking here? Are we getting excited? Are we getting annoyed? What are we thinking? My thought process right now is, it looks like they are trying to fix what they messed up. Now, the question of the day is, do we pre-order? Do we pre-order this game? And the obvious answer is no. Do not pre-order because they ruined it for us. We lost their trust. It's over. They done and gone. Now, can I stick to those guns? I hope. I really hope. Now, the issue is watching this trailer and seeing all the leaked footage. It looks gorgeous. It looks like what we want them to make. Now, can it change and completely be different when the game releases? Of course. I don't know about you, but I've never seen another, either Battlefield or Call of Duty franchise have a concept like Battlefield Labs, where you can play it and test it and give back feedback. I think that's really cool. I've never played it. It looks like a really cool concept, like where you could test it. If you don't like something, you can tell them. If you do like something, about all that, etc., etc. I personally have never seen nothing like that. For 2042, so overall, was the game bad? Yeah. Can you still have fun with it? Yeah. And that brings me back to talking to Hardline. Hardline gets a lot of hate because it kind of went off the rails of Battlefield, but it was still a fun game. It was just different. And from what I read, they really tried going a different route. I read there was a couple Apex and Fortnite creators making Battlefield. I don't know how true that was. That's kind of whack if that is true. It still has the Battlefield feel. You still have the Battlefield moments, you know, like only in Battlefield. But with the operators and the maps and the atmosphere, kind of went a different route. Kind of some crazy skins. Classes being open, not a good route to choose from. Dude, it's hard to not pre-order because they are going back to Battlefield 3 and 4 era. They're going back to urban warfare, OG sound effects. Dude, no overly done crazy skins. Back to the basic, hardcore, down-to-earth Battlefield core gameplay. Like, that's what it looks like. If they make it where the classes are closed, dude, that's a wrap. No specialists in closed classes, bro. With the destruction, sound effects, atmosphere, even graphically, it looks gorgeous. This could be a freaking phenomenal game. Now, I know a lot of people are saying, don't get your hopes up, all this and that. I know, I get that. But for me as a content creator, when there hasn't been many good games out lately, or games that suck, it gets stale. Battlefield to me has always been a big part of gaming. It's like my franchise. That is my absolute all-time favorite franchise. I've been playing Battlefield since I was like 9. And to see them finally, after making Battlefield 4 how many years ago, go back to that, it blows my mind. Like, it's crazy. Like, you cannot mess this up. You're on your last strike. Like, if you mess this up, it's over. We're broke. I'm breaking up with you. Right now, we're on a break. I'm still playing Battlefield 4, dude. I'll toss in a Battlefield 2042 game here and there, but that's it. Battlefield 5 was alright. I don't care. 1 was cinematically gorgeous. I didn't like the Aero Warfare. Like, it was a masterpiece of a game, but I just didn't like World War 1. That's just me. As a hardcore Battlefield fan that's been playing since Bad Company 2, closed classes, pretty good destruction, normal, modern, urban weapons and vehicles, urban maps. Give me like an Afghanistan vibe feel. Like fighting in a city at New York is kind of wild. They're setting it up to where the U.S. is getting invaded and we got to defend it. And we're fighting it in the U.S. That's crazy, dude. That is crazy to me, dude. If we're going to be fighting in New York City, that's crazy. You can't sit here and tell me you're not excited a little bit. There's absolutely no way. And I totally get it. You're upset. You're pissed off. You wasted your money. They didn't listen. I get it. Do you remember a long time ago, they sent out an apology letter or note saying, hey, this next game, we're going to try and do what the community wants. We got to build your trust back, blah, 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 this and that. For the most part, it seems like they're kind of sticking to their word. It is EA, though. EA is a piece of trash with some shit. I tell you what, my Gotti. My hopes are just really high for this game, and I really hope they don't go down. It looks phenomenal. I'm going to be straight up honest with you. It looks freaking sweet. I was at work today, dude. The trailer released at 11. My break started at 11, dude. I was like, dude, I gotta get on my phone, check this shit. I'm hyped up. The campaign looks freaking sweet. July 31st is when we get the multiplayer review, which I've seen a lot of footage on Battlefield Labs, and let me tell you what, it looks freaking sick. So I'm excited to see a more polished version of the trailer and gameplay to see what we're working with here. I wouldn't be opposed to seeing some Battlefield 3 and 4 maps coming back either. Like, I wouldn't be opposed to that. The time to kill looks good. It looks cinematically awesome. It blows my mind how they got the sound effects too. The soldiers screaming, the vehicles, explosions, tank shooting. It all sounds pretty sick. And that's just Battlefield Labs. Like, that's probably unpolished shit that I'm watching. Like, that's crazy to me. In all reality, if we all didn't pre-order, that would give them a big message saying, hey, look, you guys really screwed us over. You owe us. And you're 100% right. I can't promise you I'm not going to pre-order. And I'm not like a new Battlefield guy. I'm an OG one. It's just because I just get my hopes up. And I got to learn to not do that. But I also pre-order Call of Duty. So if that tells you anything, I'm a fucking moron. I think it's just because I just have something to get me hyped for when gaming is very stale. And that they probably know that. They take advantage of that shit for sure. And I got to stop doing that. But maybe this time I'll be right. Because if you go off of 2042, we really didn't get much gameplay. We really didn't. They didn't give us shit to work with. Battlefield 6 has given us a lot to work with here. Like, we know kind of what we're getting ourselves into. They are giving us feedback and they are listening. And I've been told, oh, don't listen to the community. They don't know what they want, blah, blah, blah. The Battlefield community is not dumb. They know what they want. We know what we want. Like, we want to go back. Now, this topic's kind of funny because I just made a YouTube video about me talking about old Call of Duty and new Call of Duty. Playing the old Modern Warfare 2 and then going to Black Ops 6 is like, what the hell? Call of Duty back in the day was very slow, clunky, felt like you were stuck to the floor. It was more aim-based and movement-based. Now Call of Duty is more movement-based. Have some good aim. Call it a day. It's all focused on movement. That's all it is. Way faster pace. And I get, we got to evolve. It's a new era. It's new time. Very nostalgic. That's how it is. I get it. Battlefield, though, it didn't feel that slow. I mean, Bad Company 2 did, but Battlefield 3 and up, it didn't feel that slow. Battlefield 2042, the guy running, like, movement-wise, it's not that different if you really think about it. Like, maybe I have to go back and play it, but it doesn't seem like it's that far off. So comparing Call of Duty to Battlefield, I can't really. Call of Duty really went off the rail. Battlefield definitely went off the rail, but in a different category, if that makes sense. Overall, EA, just get your shit together, dude. It's not, you got to make this game right. You can't fail. You just can't. You can't mess us up, dude. Biggest thing is closed classes. We don't want no fucking Beavis and Butthead running around with Peter Griffin. Just make the game good. Just make it good, dude. That's all I want in life. Because when this game comes out, it's going to take my life if it's good because I've been dying for a new Battlefield game. What kind of bothers me is I've been seeing people say, oh, it's just a reskin of Battlefield 2042. Are you freaking blind? Yeah, the HUD might have some similarities, but in what world is this game similar to 2042? It just kind of blows my mind. I don't see it, besides maybe a little bit of the HUD, and that makes sense. Dude, look at the last 5 Call of Duties. The HUD's very similar, so like, I don't know what I don't know. I don't see it, dude. So comment your guys' thoughts on this game. I know, don't pre-order. I know. You don't gotta talk. Tell me. I know. I'm gonna try not to, I swear. I'm gonna cancel all my credit cards so I can't, alright? But you gotta admit, it looks pretty promising. Unfortunately. Let me know, guys. Hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. It'd help the channel so much. We're trying to reach 5,000 subscribers. That would be awesome. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will catch you in my next video.